Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Starry Tarot. For those of you who are new here, welcome, and thank you so much for your subscription. If you are returning, welcome back. It is good to see you. My name is Sophie. I think I already said that. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I am your friendly tarot reader for this evening. I can answer any of your questions with the exception of medical and or legal questions. Please refer to a professional in those fields for those questions. But other than that, I can answer any of your questions. All of my basic menu of readings for any of your questions, they are all posted at the bottom of the chat. I have 3 basic menu options for your questioning / reading pleasure. I have my first option, which is a mini reading that consists of 1 question, 5 cards, and that is $7.77. If you donate using Cashapp, Venmo, or PayPal. If you need to use SuperChat, it is $9.99. And then I also offer my full reading, which consists of 10 cards, and that can be just 1 question, or it can be split into 2 5-card questions, and that is $14.14, unless you need to use SuperChat, in which it is $20.20. And then I also offer my in-depth expanded reading, which consists of 15 cards. And again, that can be 1 question, or split into 2, 1 10-card, 1 5, or split into 3 5-card readings, and that is $21.21, unless you need to use SuperChat, in which it is $29.29. I can answer any of your questions, as I mentioned, with the exception of medical and or legal questions. I answer a lot of romance questions, a lot of finance, career, spiritual questions, lots and lots of romance questions. That is definitely a big one. And for that, I highly recommend my love reading. A lot of my clients refer to it as my OG love spread. I have been trying to get TFI going, but it's just not catching. But it's my thoughts, feelings, and intentions spread. It essentially answers 3 major questions in one, and it can be done with a mini, a full, or an in-depth reading, and it's at no additional donation amount. It answers what your person's current thoughts are towards you, their current feelings, and their current intentions towards you, as well as their general energies towards the connection and your general energies towards the connection. It's very in-depth, and it doesn't necessarily have to be. I've definitely done this reading for non-romantic situations. People have done the TFI reading for neighbors, friends, co-workers, family members. If you are questioning how someone is regarding you, I highly recommend that reading. I also am a psychic medium. I can communicate with those who have passed on. If that is something that you are interested in, please let me know before sending your donation. Please let me know what your loved one's name, their date of birth, their date of passing, and their relation to you. I just need that information so I can get into contact with them. It's super helpful if you can send me a photograph of them, but it's not mandatory, but it does really help. But if that is something that you are indeed interested in, please let me know before sending your donation. And that is $35.35, unless you need to use SuperChat, which is $50.50. And I also offer soulmate confirmation readings. I highly recommend soulmate confirmation readings for people who are currently in a connection. And we just received a donation from Miss Julie. Thank you so much, Julie girl. How are you doing? Let me go ahead and add you here. Hello, love. Good to see you too. Good to see you. I've been in my new job for 6 weeks now. It is definitely not what it was advertised, but now that I'm in it, let's find out how it will go until the end of this year. Yeah, you got it. You got it. No problem. Okay. So, and you wanted this to be a 10-card reading, love? You got it. And what is your sign again? I'm blanking on your sign. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Julie's new job go between now and the end of this year? I'm a Cappy, always asking more questions. I knew you were an Earth sign. I was like, I thought you were a Virgo at first. But yeah, it's always the Earth signs that ask about work. And a very smart thing to ask about. Let's see what we have here, love. We have the 8 of Wands. Sorry. 7 of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. 7 of Cups reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. Ace of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. The Tower. And Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay. It doesn't look great. Just right off the bat. Starting with this 8 of Wands and this 5 of Cups reversed. I certainly don't see you losing the job, and I don't think that was a fear of yours. I don't see you losing the job. I definitely see you staying there until the end of this year with this 8 of Wands. Definitely like consistent, like forward-moving energy. How do I put this? I don't know if your job feels fast-paced right now, but if it's not feeling really fast-paced at this time, I have a feeling it is. It might become more fast-paced and more demanding. And with this 5 of Cups reversed right underneath, very fast, very intense. Yeah. Not to, and I'll get. I see that also in these other cards. I'll get to that in a moment. And then with this Five of Cups reversed, yeah, this Five of Cups reversed, I hate to put it this way, but it's kind of feelings of regret, um, but in its reverse position, it's also, if this was upright, I'd be more concerned. um, and correct me if I'm wrong. You may have some feelings of regret with this new job, but being in its reverse position, um, it is saying that that this will likely lead to a better position, um, and or a better job in general, by the end of this year. Um, then we have this Seven of Swords reversed, um, and this Ace of Swords. And the Seven of Swords reversed, when we're talking about work, when we're talking about the workspace, it's usually like a changed approach to disappointment. It's not what they advertise. Oh yeah, I now I'm looking at your question. Yeah, that's what you said. It wasn't how it was advertised, and that's and that's part of this Seven of Swords reverse. Truth coming. Seven of Swords reverse is the truth coming to light, and that's already unfolding. That's already unfurling. You're already seeing that it wasn't what the job that you have was not what you were told. It was not how it was advertised. It was not how it was described. And you're seeing that already, and you will see it likely more between now and the end of this year. However, with this Ace of Swords right underneath, the Ace of Swords is all about using your voice, and is also about victory, and the victory in using your voice. Hi, Rosie. Absolutely. You can donate using SuperChat. Thank you, love. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, specifically is clear communication. Really speaking your voice, and especially when we're seeing this from Spirit, the Spirit is definitely encouraging you to, like, when you do, like, to speak your voice, to speak your mind. I am so sorry. Sorry, one moment, please. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, with this Ace of Swords, it's definitely encouraging you to speak up when you feel like something is amiss, when you feel like you're being possibly misled, or not guided in the correct way, or if you feel like you're not being, how do I put this? Like, if you feel like lost, or if you feel confounded by any of your work, don't hesitate to ask for help. Don't hesitate to ask for clarification, because I do see reciprocity with that, with the Six of Pentacles here. I do see a return on your efforts, but I also see it with this Knight of Swords reversed right above. And you're a Capricorn. You're a hard worker. You're very focused. You don't lose your motivation, despite difficult workplace environments. But I do see it. While I see you managing between now and the end of this year, I do see it with this Knight of Swords reversed. I do see it causing, I don't want to say, some anxiety, possible feelings of intimidation, or insecurity, which I think stands to reason with any new job. When we're new at any new job or any new environment, feeling a little bit like a fish out of water at first. Then we have this Seven of Cups reversed and the Tower. This is also leading me to believe that this will definitely lead you to a better job, a better position. And I hate to put it this way, but it's, again, I don't see them firing you. I don't see them wanting to let you go. I see you basically, continuing with this job, but also looking elsewhere, especially towards the end of the year. I see you with this Seven of Cups reversed, because the Seven of Cups reversed is decision making, and when it's and also like in that decision making, like, or in sorry, I'm not very articulate today. In the decision that you made, in work in starting your job here, and sticking with your job, I feel like you're going to come to a place of clarity. Like, this is not the right place for me. You're likely already feeling that way now, because then we have this Tower card right underneath, and I don't see this, again, I don't see this as you being fired. I don't see this as an abruption in that type of way. I don't see it as you being let go or laid off. The Tower moment that I'm seeing is like you moving on, you finding another work, another job, another workplace. Because then we have this Five of Pentacles reverse. The Five of Pentacles upright is feelings of poverty, feelings of and I'm not saying that you feel impoverished, but these are just some examples, feelings of a lack of resources, feelings of a lack of fulfillment in one's job. But when it's in its reverse form, it's still that recognition, like feeling, I feel like I might have to leave. They did not advertise the job accurately. Yeah, it absolutely sounds like that, love. It really does. And that's really what this card signifies too, is in its reverse position, is you've already realized, sounds like you've already realized that this is not the place for you. It's not serving you. It's not what they advertised. It's not the job that you were looking for. But in its reverse position, similar to this Five of Cups reversed, coming to a place of clarity, in a place of conflict. Fives are really about conflict. For example, Five of Cups is regret. Five of Pentacles is feeling like a lack. And when they're in the reverse positions, I feel like this job is just going to help you realize that there is something better for you out there. That's more fitting for what you were looking for. I mean, you put it, very succinctly. Is you started a job that was not correctly advertised. And then we have this Queen of Pentacles reversed here. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed is burnout, work burnout. I've been pulling this card a lot for a lot of my clients lately. It's been coming up a lot, and it sounds like I don't know if you're already burnt out from your job, but it sounds like there is an element of burnout, at least on the horizon. And you said that it's very, very fast-paced, very demanding, and I don't see that. Unfortunately, I don't see that coming to an end. If anything, I see it possibly getting worse. this was a falsely advertised job in a lot of ways, in almost every way. It's not what you were looking for, and it's not to say that you can't do it. That you can, and I'm sure you're slaying, but there's another place that would appreciate you a lot more, and that would be much more fitting for what you're looking for and for what you were looking for. When you found this job, and started this job. So yeah, I don't see things improving. So I have to do the job of the incompetent people. Oh, yeah. Is that that's what's going on? Have they already been doing that? Like, and that's also the message that I keep on getting is they want you there. They won't fire you. They're not going to let you go. They see how they see how fastidious you are. They see what a hard worker you are, and yeah, there's incompetent people at your work, at every work, and people that that cover the slack for them, and yeah, you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that employee that's just covering people's slack, or doing the work of incompetent people. And we just received a donation from Deb. Thank you so much, Deb. Yeah, so I don't see it getting. I do see it getting worse, but not dramatically worse. I just see what I'm mostly seeing is it's crappy right now, and it will likely continue being crappy till the end of the year. Might get harder. There's a good chance it'll get harder. And they're gonna want to keep you. That is because they desperately need good workers. Yeah, and yeah, it's not your job to be picking up other people's slack, you know. And that's also, I think, telling as well, the fact that they desperately need good workers. Well, why don't they have good workers? Other people. It looks like other people have seen the environment, and they're just like, I'm worth more than this. I can find better than this. They're not treating me right. This wasn't as advertised. So yeah, if there's a lack of good workers in one's job space, that's a huge red flag there in and of itself. So you've definitely got this, but I know you can find so much better. The job market's rough everywhere right now in the world, but that's not to say that there isn't something out there on the horizon. Might not be immediately, but I would continue. I don't know if you're already looking at other jobs, but I would recommend maybe seeing what's out there. I know you just started, but just to give yourself an idea of what else is out there. I'm sure you already do search, but I know you'll find something better, love. But that is what I'm seeing for you, Miss Julie. I'm really sorry that happened, that it was misadvertised. That's really wrong. It's really wrong when any entity does that. When a job does that, when a school does it, when a partner does it, when a person does it, anybody, it's not right. So, but you will thrive, love. You will thrive. Thank you very much again, Julie. Much love and light to you. Deb, thank you so much for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Hi, Deb. Okay. Let's see. What does CB's insults of calling me ugly, saying nobody likes me, and no other man wants me stemmed from? Did you speak to him again recently, Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Where did CB's insults towards Deb stem from? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, where did CB's insults towards Deb stem from? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, where did CB's insults towards Deb stem from? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, where did CB's insults towards Deb stem from? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, where did CB's insults towards Deb stem from? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, where did CB's insults towards Deb stem from? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, where did CB's insults towards Deb stem from? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, where did CB's insults towards Deb stem from? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, where did CB's insults towards Deb stem from? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, where did CB's insults towards Deb stem from? No, this was from the other day. Oh, from a week ago. I still haven't talked to him since that day. Okay, good. Let's see, we have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands reversed, the Fool reversed, and 10 of Swords. He can't have you in the way that he wants you. I don't want to say it's the same answer every single time, but it really is. Every single time I pull the cards, it's always the same. He, starting with this Empress card, he sees you. He wants you to be his Empress. And that sounds nice, doesn't it? When someone wants you to be their Empress, but we're not talking about a normal person here. We're talking about CB, who is very unhinged. And he went and sure, he wants you to be his Empress, but he wants it all on his own terms. This Three of Wands reversed. He's impatient. He wants you now. He wants you on his own terms. He wants you immediately. He wants you in the way, all on his own terms. There would be nothing reciprocal if you guys were to date. There would be no, he would not take any of your wants or needs into consideration. It would all be on his terms. Him saying nobody likes me sounded confident, like he knows for a fact someone told him that. Of course, girl, I don't know if he knows anyone, that how many people he knows that you know, but he's not going to say it. He's trying to get your goat, Deb. And if someone's trying to get someone's goat, they won't say something hurtful in a really unsure way. He wouldn't say, oh, well, nobody likes you, because that would make him sound like he doesn't know what he's talking about, which he doesn't. So he adds he says it in a matter-of-fact way when there's no there's no fact here. He's pulling shit out of his ass. He is that type to hold information and wait until he's upset to lash out. He also mentioned mutual acquaintance that I'm not even attracted to, saying he doesn't even want you. He kicked you to the curb. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, Deb. He is a narcissist. He is saying everything and anything he can to piss you off. The Ten of Swords is his betrayal against me. I haven't gotten to the Ten of Swords yet. The Ten of Swords, to me, is him not being able to accept the fact that you don't want to be with him. Or that you, not the fact that you don't want to be with him, because I can't quite tell there, but the fact that you won't be with him on his terms. The guy doesn't make any sense. The guy is a literal fool. The Fool reversed. The Fool upright is very, very wise. The Fool reversed is a total effing moron. The guy has no sense. And he will say anything to hurt you. And he will say it in a matter-of-fact way to make you think. And don't let him think. Don't even let him think that he gathers information and then puts it upon you. Like, the information that he has is false. Like, absolutely. You know your truth. And, like, mind over matter. He doesn't matter. He does not matter. The words that he says should not matter to you. And when you let them, and I see it gets to you. And that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's bitter because he's a bitter Betty because he doesn't have you in the way that he wants you. And he will just say horribly mean things to you to get a rise out of you, to get some attention out of you, to continue any kind of attention from you. Yes, as you should, and don't even worry about someone possibly saying, "Oh, your friend didn't like you," or I'm not quoting this directly because I can't see it, but oh no, I literally ignored that other acquaintance when he tried to text me. It was a joke, or I didn't even want that other guy, or yeah, the thing he said about the other guy, it's he knows how to get your goat. He knows how to get your goat, and he continues to do it. And he will, with this Wheel of Fortune, he will likely continue with this cycle, unless, which it sounds like you haven't talked to him at all, but until you stop giving him any attention at all, he will continue with this cycle of, oh, I just want to, I want to reconcile with you. I've really been terrible, this, that, and the other. And then it just turns into a bunch of crap all over again. Like when you offered to let him, stay at your place, and then he couldn't even, he paid for groceries, or he paid for part of the groceries. Like, that's the very least you could do. Or maybe did he not pay for the groceries? Regardless, this guy is a garbage man. He's not my type, though. I barely texted that other person back in the past. How would he use that to get a reaction? Because he says anything to get a reaction. He says anything to get a reaction. And even if what he said was true, you just said it. He's not your type, though. I barely texted that other person, so it doesn't matter. I don't think that it's true. I think he's pulling crap out of thin air here. He's grasping at straws. Thank you so much, Julie, for your donation. Yeah, he paid for the gas, but I still don't appreciate him taking advantage of me and insulting. Of course not. Absolutely not. And no, gas doesn't even cut it. No, I rarely call people this, but he is garbage. He's not a good man. He's not a good man, Deb. And he's not well. And he will say anything to get your goat. Yeah, and as long as you let it affect you, he's getting what he wants. And he should not be getting what he wants anymore. And, he hasn't. That's the thing, is he hasn't gotten what he wanted, and this is how he behaves. He's the worst type of narcissist. Absolutely. Like, what you're describing is like textbook narcissist. Absolutely. Pulling this stuff out of nowhere, like, like mentioning this, that, and the other about your personal life. No, that's not his place. How dare he? Like, he needs to just go. He's a loser. He literally sits around and comes up with plots. Yeah. He's conniving. He's manipulative. He's not a loving person. I know you saw some good in him, but there's no good. I mean, maybe there's some good in him, but you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it in your lifetime. I don't know. I really don't know if there's any good in him. He's a problem. He doesn't even know my personal life. That's why I'm asking where it stemmed from. He doesn't. Well, you mentioned that he knows an acquaintance of yours. It stems from he will say anything to get your goat. Another reader said he's not even done with trying. It's crazy. No, he's not. He's not done with trying. Until you stop talking to him and giving him any attention, he will continue trying and trying and trying and trying. He is crazy. He is crazy. The situation is crazy, and he is crazy. And yeah, he doesn't even know about your personal life. It stemmed from you have likely had conversations with him and mentioned a friend or mentioned this and that and the other. You guys talk, or you guys talked. You know, you guys have shared parts of your lives together in conversation, and he likely picked little bits and pieces of little things you said and put them in his memory bank and came back and is saying things that don't hold any weight at all. That acquaintance doesn't even know me either. I haven't seen that person in over a year. How could he know anything too? If they're in cahoots, it's delusional. Yeah, I don't think they're even in cahoots. I wouldn't be surprised if he'd like found him like through your social media or something like that. They are not in cahoots. I do not believe they're in cahoots at all. What I'm seeing here is all that nasty crap that he's saying to you is stemming from him not having you in the way that he wants on his terms. But people do like me. I have the same close friends for years. I believe you. I of course, I'm sure you do. And you can tell him that to the cows come home, and he'll tell you otherwise. He wants to make you feel badly. He's trying to make you feel badly. And I don't want to say he's succeeding, but if you let this stuff get to you, he's winning. They barely talk too. He just makes up ish. Yeah. He's out to lunch. The guy's nuts. And doesn't deserve any of your time, any of your attention, any of your energy at all. There's nothing to gain here. There's nothing worthwhile, and there's nothing to gain in continuing to talk to him other than him continuing to be a jerk. And I use the word jerk because I can't swear, but I had something much uglier to say about him. He even said this girl that used to work for him had a fling with him, but she's a lesbian, so that makes no sense to me either. Yeah, the guy's nuts. Deb. There's, as I said before, you can't make sense out of someone who is senseless. The guy has no sense. You can't make sense of that. So it's just best to move on and just accept that he's insane. That's really it. Except the fact that he's insane, he's not well, and he is a very problematic person. Yes, I'm sure you know. Yeah, I had a few words in mind. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Deb. Much love and light to you, girl. You stay strong. And yeah, don't answer any of his, and if he tries to reach out to you or anything, I can't tell you what to do, but I really don't recommend that you reach out to him. I know that you won't. And if you do, I don't judge either, but yeah, I just don't recommend continuing this. YouTube blocked what I typed. It did? I didn't see a block. Oh, you said cutter bastard. Oh yeah, because if you type a bad word, that's a really good way of bypassing the bad word filter. That's funny. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, he's not someone who you can take seriously. He's not someone anyone can take seriously, and that's why he's alone. And I wouldn't be surprised if he had like no friends. Like, I don't know what he's talking about. Hunan, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hi, absolutely, you can get a message from Spirit. All my donation information can be found at the bottom of the chat. Thank you. And he claims it's me that needs to change and transform. No, he's projecting. That's what they do, love. That's what narcissists do. Miss Julie, thank you for your donation, love. Can we do a reading about the property I might buy? I've been looking at places online, comparing prices. Can you do a detailed reading describing the place I will end up buying and owning? What does it look like? Yes. Let's get into that, Miss Julie. His friends are in Colombia since he burned bridges with his other associates in the U.S. Oh, geez, what a mess. He tried to show me off to them on FT, but yet he says I'm ugly. Yeah, no. The guy's full of it, girl. He's full of it. All right, Miss Julie, let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. You are very welcome, love. Thank you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What? Please describe. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys? What will it look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property that Julie buys look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property that Julie buys look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look and be like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look and be like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look and be like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look and be like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look and be like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look and be like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the next property Julie buys look and be like? By the way, I'm aware that this is not going to happen this year. My job situation is not solid or reliable, as you well know, so it might take a while. Okay. Let's see, Julie. We have Knight of Wands, Page of Wands reversed, the Hermit reversed, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Three of Swords reversed, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles reversed, Five of Wands, and Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Yeah, so as it stands right now, because tarot is all about reading current energies, and as it stands right now, the first card that caught my eye, well, two cards, this Ten of Pentacles reversed and this Five of Pentacles. These are both cards of, well, the Five of Pentacles we got in your other reading as well. I did a reading for someone yesterday who was looking for a place, and they got the Five of Pentacles as well. The Five of Pentacles is well, the traditional artwork is there's two people standing outside of a cathedral, and it represents not homelessness, not houselessness, but a lack of a happy home, a lack of a sanctuary at this time, or at least of a new sanctuary, with this Five of Pentacles upright, and then we have this Five of Wands right underneath. Five of Wands signifying conflicts, current conflicts at this time. So it's not to say that you're not going to find a place of your own, but as it stands right now, it's difficult to see what the living situation is exactly going to look like. And thank you so much for your donation. We just received a donation from Hunan, thank you so much. I will add you to the list in just 1 second. But what I am seeing here as well is potential. Absolutely, I am seeing potential. More searching with the Hermit reversed, doing some more vigilant searching. I don't know if you have a very clear idea as to the type of home that you want to purchase, the location, the number of bedrooms, what the specificities. I don't know how clear you are with the specificities as to what you're looking for, but definitely doing additional searching. And we all, damn, this is similar to a reading I did yesterday. She had the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit reverse. The Hermit reverse is also about broadening your horizons, maybe looking or considering places that you might not have considered in the past, or types of houses that you might not have considered in the past, or locations. And yeah, with this Ten of Pentacles reversed right underneath, it's saying, it's saying that at this time you're not in a position to purchase a home that would be ideal for you. So in this interim period, now is the time to really search and have a really clear idea and vision as to what you are looking for ultimately. And I see this here with this Knight of Wands and this Three of Swords reversed. This Knight of Wands is you being a go-getter, and also having a clear vision. Again, with you having your own clear vision as to what the type of home that you're looking for, where it is located. Yeah, having that clear vision and really going forth. And I know you're not rushing into this either, as you mentioned. It likely won't be within this year. And I see that with this Three of Swords reversed. It's very similar to this energy. It's like while you are not in a position to purchase the home that you would ideally want at this time, in this interim period, now is the time to really search, to really look, to really focus on what you want, to visualize and manifest, to really visualize like what would be like my dream home within my budget, what would be my ideal situation, what would it look like, where would it be, and staying really fervent with that, really staying on top of that with this Page of Wands reverse. It may feel like a slow process, but Spirit is saying that if the longer you look and just have patience, you will not be disappointed. You won't be disappointed here. You'll definitely find something you will find something that's for sure what you're looking for, that matches your vision for where you want to move, the type of place you would want to move. And with this Page of Pentacles right underneath, this Page of Wands reversed, like, continue your search, be very vigilant with it in this time. Even though you might not see the houses that or maybe the houses that you see you're not super interested in, continue looking, because with this Page of Pentacles, Spirit is saying that you absolutely have this, and you will for sure be in a position to purchase the home that you ideally will want. And yeah, Capricorn, you're not, and just knowing you do not strike me as someone who would just rush into purchasing a home. Taking your time here and it is really prudent and really smart. and then, yeah, this Nine of Wands and this Two of Pentacles reversed. This Nine of Wands is definitely resilience, stamina, continuing your search, being really forthright with your search, and not just your search, but your manifestation, your visualization, really meditating on the exact place that you would want to live. And the closer you can get to the details, the nitty gritty details, the easier it is for spirit to help you on the other side, and help bring that space to you as well, because your spirit guides are helping you as well. And it's always the same. And they always tell me the same thing. Like, the clearer of an idea that someone has, the better we can help that person. Is what I've heard from spirit. It's like, ask and you shall receive, and the clearer your dream is and your wish is, the easier it is for them to accommodate that and to make that happen. And again, they're saying that it is going to happen, just not at this time, not likely not within this year, with this Two of Pentacles reversed. It's not something that would be easy to balance, or not easy to balance, but it would be something that would be very difficult to go forth with right now. You might risk going for a house that doesn't meet all of your criterion, or risking, yeah, that's more the risk I see is if how do I put this? In taking your time, you're really doing yourself a huge service. And I don't see, again, I don't see you rushing into anything. But I do see you finding something that really matches you. With continual looking, continual searching, and again, visualization and manifestation. There's too much instability right now. Yeah, with your job, yeah, the new job and everything. But it's definitely something to focus on. Not 100% of your focus, but to continue looking at houses, or seeing what's out there, and again, taking time to really dream, visualize, taking time to like step back, kind of Four of Swords, and meditate on, exactly the type of home that you would want to own, and searching for that, and yeah, basically in the interim, searching, visualization, manifestation. And you're the Capricorn, you're the goat, you're climbing the mountain, and you won't fall, but just keep on plodding, keep on climbing up that mountain, and you will find something. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much, Miss Julie. Much love and light to you. And I hope I brought you clarity there. Yeah, that was interesting. That was very similar to a reading I did yesterday. Hunan. Hunan, thank you so much for your donation. Hunan, okay, so you donated 14. So for Super Chat, it is for a 10 card question, it's $20.20. So that would be an additional $6.06. Hi, welcome, welcome. So for a 10 card reading, that would be another $6.06. I applied for a supervisor job. I've already heard from the initial recruiter, and now I'm waiting for the next call. I was told by the recruiter that today that I should hear from her, but I didn't. Great, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. And how should I refer to you as? Is your name's Hunan? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Thank you so much. Thank you. And what is your sign? And so you want to know if you'll hear from the recruiter? How do you want me to ask the question, my friend? So do you want me to ask if the recruiter will reach out to you? Capricorn with Scorpio moon. Okay. And do you have the recruiter's name, Hunan? Thank you so much, Julie, for your donation, love. Let me add you here. Anna. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, will Anna reach out to Hunan? We have Page of Swords reversed, Page of Cups reversed, Ace of Cups, the Emperor reversed, Six of Cups, the Fool, Two of Wands reversed, Two of Cups reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So you were told by Anna, or you were told by the recruiter or Anna that you would hear from her, and you didn't. Will she be reaching out to you? I do think that she will be reaching out to you, but it doesn't look great. You said that she's a recruiter. With this page, okay, with this page, it's not terrible, but it looks like it doesn't look like you got the position as supervisor. She is going to reach out to you, but with this Page of Swords reverse, yes, as mentioned. Okay, so with this Page of Swords reverse, yeah, you haven't heard from her yet, and the reason for that is I think they've found another person for the supervisor position. But I do see her reaching out to you with this Fool card here. I do, but with a different. I feel like she's going to offer you another position. Yeah, this Page of Cups reversed, Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, the Two of Wands reversed is a decision that's been made. I feel like they've already made the decision for the supervisor position. I do think it went to someone else. Also, with this Page of Cups reversed, the traditional artwork is like a fish jumping into someone's cup. I feel like another fish jumped into that metaphorical cup, so to speak. I feel like there were two. I feel like you were one of two candidates, and unfortunately, I think they went with the other person. But that is not to say that she does not see value in you and potential with this Ace of Cups. It was just not a match when it came to I likely don't. I think that she feels that it was just not a good match. Ultimately, with this Two of Cups reversed, and with the Emperor reversed and the Wheel of Fortune reversed, yeah, she is going to reach out to you, but this supervisor job, it looks like there are several spots open. Oh, okay, so there's several spots open. And was there only one that you were? Oh, so they're the same position, but there's several spots open. Because I am seeing that she is going to reach out to you, but she's going to offer something different. Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Emperor reversed. These are cards of your fortune moving in a different direction. and not necessarily in a bad direction. She's a recruiter. She's there to help you find work. Same position, yeah, several spots. Okay. Yeah, because then we have this 6 of Cups with this 10 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Cups is definitely a communication card. And again, seeing your value. She sees your value. She sees your gifts. She sees your potential and what you would be good for. And it's possible that she might give you that you might have gotten the supervisor position, but I'm not seeing that. Even though I know you said there's several spots. I know these are 2s, but it's still a matter of them having made other decisions. It could also be a matter of, well, it could also be a matter of them not having come to a decision at this point. It's going to result. She is going to reach out to you, and it's going to result in one of 2 things. Either the reason why she didn't reach out to you today was because they haven't made the decision, or the reason why she hasn't reached out to you today is because she found something else for you. And I just get, I'm leaning more to the sense, I'm getting more with the messages that I'm getting and the cards that I'm seeing through this 10 of Pentacles reversed. I am getting the sense that there's enough that she's going to be offering you something different, something that she feels would be a better match for you. Likely the same. I'm guessing the same job, the same type of work. Yes, they have been waiting to meet. They've been waiting to meet you, or they've been waiting to meet to come to a decision on who to hire. Because that could change things. Yeah, it could. It could be a matter of, and I normally am not back and forth like this, but now that I'm looking at it, it could really go. I could see it going one of 2 ways here. She has been waiting to meet with the managers. Gotcha. Okay, so if she's been waiting to meet with the managers, that's likely what's going on. Is that it's not that they decided against you, but that they haven't actually made a decision. But I am still seeing this 2 of Cups reverse, this Wheel of Fortune reverse, this 10 of Pentacles reverse. But this could also just be their indecision. But to answer your question, she is going to reach out to you. She's not going to leave you hanging. She's not going to leave you in the dust. I didn't specifically ask whether you were going to get the job or if she was going to give you another job. I specifically asked if she was going to reach out to you. And the answer is definitely yes. She is going to reach out to you. She's not leaving you in the lurch. She's not leaving you hanging. And it may result in you getting the supervisor job. I really hope it does. And if it doesn't, the good news is that I do see her finding you. If you don't get one of the supervisor positions, I do see her finding you another position that would be really good for you as well. She's working with you. It's her job. She's a recruiter. Yeah, she's not leaving you hanging here. Just more about timing. And yeah, that Page of Swords reverse, that's lack of communication with higher ups. That Emperor reversed. So yeah, she will reach out to you. I do believe she will reach out to you. And yeah. You are very welcome, my friends. You are so welcome. Thank you. I hope I brought you some clarity. And good luck with everything. I don't think you need it, but yeah. Looking forward to her reaching out to you. All right, Miss Julie. Julie, thank you for your donation, love. So since we talked about me potentially leaving my current job for something better, let's have a look at what the next job, possibly next year, is going to be like. Okay. More happy work questions. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Julie's next job look like? Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups reversed, the Emperor reversed, King of Wands reversed, Nine of Cups, Five of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords, Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands, and Ten of Cups reversed. Okay. I'm getting similar energies to the last reading I did. So you don't have to tell me what you do for a living, and I don't know if you're looking to do something different than what you already do. But starting with this Four of Pentacles and Five of Swords reverse, I'm getting the sense that that your next job will be what you're currently doing now. Not the same place, but you will be doing the same work. Holding on to what you do, holding on to what you do well, in your experience with this Four of Pentacles. And so, yeah, same. I was gonna say, yeah, definitely same profession is what I'm seeing here, because with this, it's like more of the same with this Four of Pentacles, but in a much better light with this Five of Swords reversed. Five of Swords reversed is a sense of finally getting everything right. All the pieces finally coming together, and things working out for you. So yeah, I see the same profession, but definitely an improved atmosphere, improved environment. Um, then we have this Four of Cups reversed with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this Four of Cups reversed is very similar to this Five of Swords reversed. Four of Cups reversed is a couple of things. Like, look, you'll be able to look back at your current job right now and be like, wow, like this is so much better. This is like ultimately like heaps better than what I was doing. And that's also part of the first reading that I did for you too, is the unfortunate aspects of your current job right now are the one good thing about your situation, your work situation right now, is that it's giving you a better idea as to what you want and what you don't want in your work life, um, and having a fresh perspective of that, um, especially with this Knight of Swords right underneath. It's like a whole, like a brand new, like, not feel like, I don't want to say like you'll feel like an entirely new woman, but it will definitely feel like yeah, you're same profession, same job, but like 1,000 times better. Um, Definitely an improvement. And when we're talking about the Knight of Swords in regards to career, it's definitely um, like making big moves in work, um, ambitiousness, deep focus, really feeling like you are like you have full agency, and you can work the best that how do I put this, that this new job environment will accommodate you to do your very best work, which you already do, but this job will actually accommodate you in a much in an easier, breezier way, um, than your current job, if it even allows for you to do that at all, um, or if it even tries to accommodate you at all. I think you often have to make the accommodations at your current job, which is not the way things should be. Um, the work environment should be a nurturing environment in so much that your work environment should be providing you with the best accommodations to do your very best work. Um, I do see. I will say I am seeing problematic, um, possibly problematic superiors with the Emperor reversed and the King of Wands reversed. These are both cards of someone who is in a position of power and is either abusing it or neglecting it. Um, so that I'm not too thrilled with. Um, and with this Ten of Wands, I do see it being a I don't want to say a difficult job, but demanding. Not as demanding as your job now, um, but but definitely has its set of demands, um, and possibly and definitely needing assistance from colleagues. But I also see this new job like better connections with your colleagues and better interactions, and not better interactions, but more collaborative, um, and fairly collaborative, like like reciprocally collaborative work, with colleagues, um, where it's not you picking up everyone else's slack. It's, you know, everybody is helping everyone else out. And Spirit is also saying, with this King of Wands reversed, we do have this Nine of Wands reversed underneath. Spirit's saying that even though this manager of yours might be difficult, or perhaps just absent, or like not very accommodating, not very present, excuse me, you absolutely do have the stamina and the strength to nail this job, and to do a wonderful job, to nail it and do a wonderful job at your job. And I do see it providing you with fulfillment with this Nine of Cups. I do see it bringing you satisfaction overall, work-life balance, pay, good environment, minus this potentially problematic supervisor, boss, manager. But I also don't see it being, with this Ten of Cups. It's interesting. We have the Nine of Cups, and then we have the Ten of Cups reversed right underneath. I just want a little bit of clarity here. Yeah, so I see. Do I do readings about court cases? No, sorry, I can't. I don't do legal questions. Thank you very much for asking. This Ten of Cups reversed is telling me that while I do see good collaborative working between you and your future colleagues at this new job, I also, like, I don't see it extending past like the workplace, and it's not disharmonious, but it's I feel like some folks will be a bit cliquey at this job, and not mean to you or anything like that, but you kind of just working with them, but kind of like doing your own thing, and not really, I don't want to say not connecting with them, but yeah, like not really connecting with them on a personal level, just keeping it to collaborative working. And I feel like you're more of an independent worker, being a Capricorn. I don't go out with work colleagues. Yeah, and I think that's the wisest thing. Honestly, I think that's a really wise thing in general. I don't either. You're very strict. Yeah. It can. I mean, it can cause its own issues for sure. But I do see you like when you do need to work collaboratively with your colleagues. I do see it working well. But this is definitely improvement, definitely a huge improvement, from your current job. Are these paid readings only? So, yes, these are paid readings only. Thank you. Yeah, this is definitely a big improvement from your current job. Yeah, same profession, better environment, and just more fulfilling in general with that beautiful Nine of Cups. Definitely like your voice being heard, you being appreciated, and knowing that you're appreciated, feeling valued, feeling a sense of fulfillment, and yeah, an overall sense of fulfillment with this new job. So this looks good. This looks good, Julie. Definitely an improvement. And I'm not just saying that because your current job right now is such a bummer. But I'm not saying that like any other job would be an improvement. Nay, this specific job that I see you with having within the next year or so, this feels good. This feels good. And again, I don't know if you've already started looking or when you plan on starting looking, or when you plan on starting on looking, or if you have already. But it's always good to see what's out there, and yeah. So definitely looks good, love. Thank you very, very much, Julie. I really appreciate you, and I hope I brought you clarity there. All right, so the donation queue is currently open. So whoever donates next will be read for next. Thank you so much. I also offer past life therapy readings, past life regression therapy readings. Those are endlessly fascinating. And we can ask with any intent. We can ask spirit to illustrate a past life of yours with any intent. They're always super, super fascinating. They illuminate irrational fears that we may not be able to identify. Definitely can explain a lot about our soul's tapestry. And it's something I've been studying since I was a little girl, past life regression therapy, and I discovered a way of channeling past life regression therapy through tarot about 2 years into my professional work with tarot. So those are always fascinating, and those are $19.19 if you donate using Venmo, Cashapp, or PayPal, or $27.27 if you need to use SuperChat. I also offer private readings. I offer 2 different types of private readings. The first type I offer is by appointment only, and that is done over Zoom, and it's totally private. It's between me and you. You see the cards, you see me, you can give me all the backstory you need, all the context. There's no limit to the number of questions we can answer as long as it's within the allotted time. So yeah, it offers you that privacy, the convenience of it being on your time. Very, very in depth. I highly recommend private readings, especially if you're going through something that has multiple layers to it, multiple questions. And then I also offer private readings at no additional donation amount. Offline, of course, they're private, but they're not one-on-one. You just send your donation with your question, and I can answer your question within 1 to 3 hours. And I do those over voice memos, over DMs on Instagram, or typed over email. Up to you. So yeah, with that being said, the donation queue is open. Thank you very much. Alright, so it is that time of night. I've been on for 2 hours now, so I'm going to do a last call tonight for any and all donations. If you have a question that you would like me to answer for you tonight, now would be the time for you to send in your donation, and we can answer it for you. Last call tonight for any and all donations. Thank you very much. Last call for any and all donations tonight. Thank you. Last call tonight for any and all donations. Thank you. Last call tonight for any and all donations. Alright, looks like everyone is happy and taken care of. Thank you all so very much, and I will see you all again soon.